says I'm a miracle. My daddy says I'm a special little guy. I am a princess.
And I am a prince.
Mom says I'm an angel sent down from the sky. My daddy says I'm a special little soldier. No one is as handsome, strong as me.
It's true, he endured just maternity to board,
But I'm this little soldier, hop 2, 4, 3. My mummy says I'm a miracle. Well, look at my face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day you're chopped, the umbilical cord, it's been clear there's no peer for a miracle like me.
My mummy says I'm a precious ballerina. She has never seen a prettier ballerina. She says if I'm keen I have to cut down on the cream, but I'm a ballerina, so give me more cake.
Take another picture of her hand from this angle over here.
She is clearly more emotionally developed than her peers.
What a dear.
Oh, honey, look at mommy.
Don't put honey on your brother.
Smile for mommy, smile for mother.
I think she blinked.
We'll take another.
Have you seen his school report? He got a C on his report.
What?
We'll have to change the school. The teacher's clearly falling short.
It's just delightful.
So hilarious and insightful. But she little birds with them in class.
Oh yes, she's definitely a boss.
My mommy says I'm a miracle. Well, look at my face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day Lord chopped the umbilical cord, it's been clear there's no peer for a miracle like me. My mommy says I'm a miracle. That I'm as tiny and as shiny as a miracle. You can be all cynical, but it's the truth. A miracle that's never been a miracle. A miracle as miracle as.
My mummy says I'm a lousy little worm. My daddy says I'm a bore. My mummy says I'm a jumped up little germ, that kids like me should be against the law. My daddy says I should learn to shut my pie hole. No one likes a smart mouthed girl like me. Mum says I'm a good case for population control. Dad says I should watch more TV.
Yes, sir, that's right, sir. 155 brand new luxury cars, sir.
Ah! Harry!
Hang on.
Look at this! She's reading a book. That's not normal for a 5-year-old. I think she might be an idiot.
Listen to this. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times.
Stop scaring your mother with that book, boy.
I'm a girl.
And she keeps trying to tell me stories, Harry. It's not normal for a girl to be all thinking.
I'm going to call you straight back. I am trying to pull off the biggest business deal of my life. And I have to deal with this?
What about me? I got the whole house to take care of. Days don't microwave themselves, you know. I'm off to bleach my roots, and I shan't be talking to you for the rest of the evening.
But I'm going to make us rich.
How rich?
Very rich. Russian businessman. Very, very stupid. Your genius husband is going to sell them 155 old bangers as brand new luxury cars.
But that's not fair. The cars will break down. What about the Russians?
Fair? Listen to the boy.
I'm a girl.
Fair does not get you anywhere, you thick-headed twit brain. All I can say is thank heavens Michael has inherited his old man brains. Eh, son?
Michael. Well, I shall take the money when you earn it, and I shall spend it, but I shan't enjoy it because of the despicable way in which you have spoken to me tonight. Oh!
This is your fault. With your stupid books and your stupid reading.
But that's not right.
You're off to school in a few days, and I know your headmistress, Agatha Trunchbull. I've told her all about you. Scary woman she is.
used to compete in the Olympics, throwing the hammer. Imagine what she's going to do to a horrible little goblin like you, boy.
I'm a girl.
Now get off to bed, you little bookworm.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. So they say the subsequent fall was inevitable. They never stood a chance, they were written that way. I wonder why they didn't just change their story. We're told we have to do what we are told, but surely sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top of you, might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right. Not right. You have to put it right. But nobody else is gonna put it right for me. Nobody but me is gonna change my story. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Platinum blonde hair dye. Extra strong. Keep out of reach of children. Oil of violet hair tonic. For men. Yup.
Is his greatest asset. Good air means a good brain. Your hair, it's green. My hair's green. What on earth did you do that?
Maybe you used some of Mummy's peroxide by mistake.
That's exactly what you've done, you stupid man!
My hair! My lovely hair! The Russians! I've got my idea today! What am I going to do?
I know what you can do.
What?
You could pretend you're an elf.
What are you talking about, you fool? The boys are loony.
Mum, would you like to hear a story?
Don't be disgusting. The sooner you're locked up in school, the better. Ugh!
Oh yes, I mean, my mum wanted me to stay home with her, but I think it's good for grown-ups to have their own space.
Matilda, your parents must be so proud to have a girl as clever as you. And do you tell them your stories like you tell me? Oh, I love your stories, Matilda. That's a hint, by the way.
Once upon a time. the two greatest circus performers in the world, an escapologist and an acrobat, fell in love and got married.
They performed some of the most incredible feats together, and people would come from miles around.
Kings, queens, celebrities, and astronauts, not just their skill, but their love for one another.
Which was so deep that it was said that cats would purr as they passed them, and dogs would weep with joy.
They moved into a beautiful old house.
And although they loved each other, they were sad.
We have everything. Everything. But the one thing
We do not have a child.
Their sadness overwhelmed them, and their work became the only place they could escape the tragedy of their lives. And so they decided to perform the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is called
the burning woman hurtling through the air. With dynamite in her hair, over sharks and spiky objects,
Caught by the man, locked in the cage.
and it is the most dangerous feat ever known to man.
It is
Our destiny.
Well, what happened?
I don't know. Bye, Miss Phelps. I'll see you tomorrow.
After your first day of school?
My mommy says I'm a miracle. My daddy says I'm a special little guy. I am a princess and I am a prince. Mom says I'm an angel. Mom says I'm an angel. Mom says I'm an angel.
So you think you're able to survive this mess by being a prince or a princess? You'll soon see there's no escaping tragedy. And even if you put in heaps of effort, you're just wasting energy. Cause your life as you know it is ancient history. I have suffered in this jail. I'm trapped inside this cage for ages. This prison cell. And if I try I can remember when before my life had ended, for my happy days were over, before I first heard the pealing of the bell. And I was curious, so I asked a thousand questions. But unless you want to suffer, listen up and I'll teach you. I think I'll do. You listen here, my dear, you'll be punished for feeling you step
morning, children. My name's Miss Honey.
Good morning, Miss Honey.
And today is a very special day. Your first day of school. Now, can anyone read this?
Me! Ooh, me, miss, I can! Me!
Very well, Nigel. Yes, I think we better leave it there, Nigel. We don't want you to burst a blood vessel on your first day. Lavender?
Is the first word tomato?
No. But tomato is a very good word.
Yes!
Matilda?
I can now read words.
So, Matilda, you can read words?
Well, I needed to learn to read words so I could learn to read sentences. Because basically a sentence is just a whole big bunch of words. And if you can't read sentences, you've got no chance with books.
And have you read a whole book yourself?
More than one. I love books. Last week I read quite a few.
A few? What books did you read?
Nicholas Nickleby, Oliver Twist, Jane Eyre, The Lord of the Rings, Crime and Punishment, and The Cat in the Hat.
Don't be pathetic. Just knock on the door.
Enter. Well, don't just stand there like a wet tissue. Get on with it.
Miss Trunchbull, in my class, there was a little girl called Matilda Wormwood.
Daughter of Mr. Harry Wormwood. Excellent man. Told me to watch out for the brat, though. Says she's a real wart.
Oh no, Headmistress, I don't believe Matilda's that kind of child at all.
Miss Honey, what is the school motto?
Bambinatum est magitum.
Bambinatum est magitum. Children are maggots. In fact, it must have been her who put that stink bomb under my desk this morning. I'll have her for that. Thank you for suggesting it.
But I didn't. Miss Trunchbull, Matilda Wormwood is a genius.
Nonsense!
It is my opinion that this little girl should be placed with the 11-year-olds.
We cannot just place her with the 11-year-olds. What kind of society would that be? What about the rules, honey? The rules.
I believe that Matilda Wormwood is an exception to the rules.
An exception to the rules? In my school? Look at my trophies, see how my trophies gleam. In the sunlight, see how they shine. What do you think it took to become English amateur champion 1969? Do you think in that moment, when my big moment came, that I treated the rules with casual disdain? No. If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to make the team, you don't need sympathy or self-esteem. You just need to keep your feet inside the line. Sing, children! 2, 3, 4.
If you want to throw a hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time.
And if you want to teach success, you don't use sympathy or tenderness. You have to force the little squirts to toe the line. Sing, Jenny!
If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all
mission to help this little girl, whether you like it or not.
Stupid, nasty, question-asking Russians!
Oh, don't tell me we're not rich!
They took one look at the mileage on the first car and said that these cars were knackered. I told them that the mileage is so high because of a manufacturing mistake.
So you lied.
Of course I lied!
And they didn't believe you.
Of course they didn't believe me! I've got green hair.
I've got hair.
And what's this? Another flaming book! What's wrong with the telly?
No, it's a lovely book. Honest, you should read it. I'm sure you'd...
Here's what I think of your lovely.
No, it's a library book!
You show that little brat! Oh, I'm late for my dance session to do dodo.
Do we have any super glue?
In the cupboard. And while you're at it, why don't you stick your stupid book to your stupid head?
Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top, you might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right.
I've got my eye on you, boy.
I'm a girl.
Matilda, do all those brains in your head give you a headache? I mean, it's got to hurt, or squished in there.
No, it's fine. I think they just fit.
Well, I'd better hang around just in case they start to squeeze out of your ears. I'm Lavender, and I think it's probably for the best if we're best friends.
Hi, Ring! Somebody pulled a hook on Treacle onto the tranquil's chair. Someone told her I did it, and now she's after me!
But that's not right!
Once Agatha Tranquil decides you're guilty, you are squished.
They say she's gonna put me in chokey.
What's chokey?
They say it's a cupboard in her office that she throws children into. It's lined with nails and spikes and bits of broken glass.
There's a place you more sense if you haven't been good. And it's made of spice and wood, and it isn't wide enough to sit. And even if you could, there are nails on the bottom, so you wish you stood. When the hinges creak and the door is closed, you cannot see squat, not the end of your nose. And when you scream, you don't know if the sound came out or if the scream in your head even reached your mouth.
All right. When did this happen?
About 20 minutes ago. Why? She's coming!
You'd better hide. Quick, blazes!
Please don't tell her where I am, Matilda Shield.
Now!
Where is the maggot known as Nigel?
He's over there, under those coats. Where he's been for the last hour, actually.
What? An hour?
Oh, yes. Well, you see, unfortunately, Nigel suffers from a rare but chronic sleeping disorder called narcolepsy. The sufferer suddenly falls asleep, often without any warning. We put him under those coats for safety, didn't we? Didn't we? Definitely. He'll probably think he's in bed when he wakes up.
Is it time for school yet, Mum? Oh, hello. What's am I doing here? This isn't my bedroom at all. Oh, hello, Miss Trunchbull.
Amanda Thripp.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
What have I said about wearing pigtails? I hate pigtails.
But my mummy says they make me look pretty.
Then your mother is a twit! You. What is your name?
Matilda Wormwood.
Well, Wormwood, you have just made a very big mistake.
Just so you all know, she's my best friend.
Wow! Oh, goodness, cool.
Completely different cause, sir. Green Air? Yeah, it was, National Green Air Day. A celebration of all the wonderful green things in the world. Like lettuce and, snot. Tomorrow's one? Absolutely, sir. Bye-bye, sir. Now that is how you do. I'm going to leave this on. Looks like rain.
Hello, my name is Miss Honey. Matilda's teacher?
A bit busy right now.
It will only take a moment.
Come if you must. This is Rudolfo. He's my dad's partner. We're rehearsing. Ciao.
Ah, Parle Italiano. Bene.
What? Who is this babe? You know what interruptions do to my energy flow.
What do you want, Miss Chutney?
It's Miss Honey. Well, as you know, Matilda is in the bottom class. And children in the bottom class aren't really expected to read.
Well, stop her reading then, Lord knows.
We tried. I'm in the zone, doll. I can feel it in my hips. Don't waste this.
I'm not a favor girls getting on clever pants, Miss Hussy. Looks are more important than books. Now, look at you. Look at me. You chose books. I chose looks. Good day.
Stop being pathetic, Jenny. Just get on your feet, Jenny. You are going to march in there and give them a piece of your mind. Leave it alone, Jenny. The more that you try, the more you'll just look like a fool. This is not your problem. You've not got the spine. You are a teacher, just go back to school. But this little girl, this miracle, she seems not to know that she's special at all. And what sort of teacher would I be if I let this little girl fall? I can see this little girl needs somebody strong to fight by her side. And instead she's found me, pathetic little me. And another door closes, and Jenny's outside.
And so, the great day arrived. Everything was arranged by the acrobat's sister, a frightening woman who used to be an Olympic-class hammer thrower and who loved nothing better than to scare the children of the town. Suddenly, out came the escapologist.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharks and spiky objects, caught by the man locked in the cave, has been cancelled.
No!
Cancelled because my wife is pregnant.
So it has a happy ending?
No. Just then, the acrobat's sister stepped forward and produced a contract.
I have paid for the posters, publicity, the catering, the toilet facilities. Where is my profit? A contract is a contract. You will perform on this day, or off to prison you both shall go.
No. What happens next?
I don't know. Yet. I'll tell you tomorrow.
Matilda, starting tomorrow, I shall bring you in a selection of very clever books that will challenge your mind. You may sit and read them while I teach the others, and if you have any questions, well, I shall do my best to answer them. How does that sound? Why, Matilda, this is the biggest hug in the world. You're going to squeeze all the air out of me.
Matilda Wormwood, where is...
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
Aha! So you admit it, do you?
Admit what, Miss Trunchbull?
This morning's foul carbuncle sneaked like a serpent into the kitchen and stole a slice of my private chocolate cake.
I did not.
Miss Trunchbull, Matilda's been here all morning.
Standing up for the little spitball, are you? Well, this crime took place before school started. Therefore, she is guilty.
Okay, look, I stole the cake. And honestly, I was really, definitely, sort of, almost thinking about doing that. Maybe. But I was having a lot of trouble with my belly, and the Trunchbull's cake was so good that I scoffed it down too quick, and now it was beginning to fight back. See? I did not do anything.
You are a crook and a thief, and I shall crush you!
A huge cloud of chocolatey cast wafted from my mouth and drifted full into the face of the Trunchbull!
Bruce Bogtrotter.
Yes, miss?
You liked my cake, didn't you, Bruce?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull, and I'm very sorry, but...
Oh, as long as you enjoyed the cake. That's the main part.
Is it?
Yes, Bogtrotter, it is.
Oh, well, I did. Thank you.
Wonderful, marvelous. That gives me a warm glow in my lower intestine. Oh, cook! What's the matter, Bogtrotter? Lost your appetite?
Well, yes, I'm full.
You are full when I tell you are full, and I say that criminals like you are not full until you've eaten the entire cake.
But...
No buts, eat!
And Mistress, he'll be sick.
He should have thought of that before he decided to steal my cake. Eat!
he can't.
Eat!
He might explode.
Eat!
A single slice, or even two, Bruce, might have been nice. But even you, Bruce, have to admit, between you and it, there's not a lot of difference in size. He can, surely can't. You are the man, Bruce. He might be slow, he's quite elastic. He's going to blow, make him stop. He's fantastic. Look at him go. I can't watch Bruce. Never again be subject to abuse. Ignore romance caboose. She'll call the truce, Bruce. Never saw you were tightening the noose. We never thought it was possible, but here it is, now it's true. We can have our cake and eat it too. The time has come to put that tummy down to use. No excuse, Bruce. But after felt, I think you want your trousers loose. Oh, stuff it in, Bruce. You're almost in it, Bruce. You'll fit it in. Whatever you do, just don't give in. Don't let her win. Come on, Bruce, be our hero. Cover yourself in all glory.
Yes, go on, Brucey. Yes. Sorry, Miss Trunchbull. I got carried away.
Oh, that's all right, Jenny. We all get carried away sometimes. Even me. Well done, Bogtrotter. Good show. Well, come along, Bog-Trotter.
What? Where?
Oh, did I not mention? That was the first part of your punishment. The second part is choking!
What?
No! Please, Miss Trenchbull, you can't!
Did you think I allow myself to be defeated by these maggots? Did you? Who do you think I am, Miss Honey? A weakling? Idiot? You?
No, please! Not that! Don't take me to Turkey! Not that! No! But that's not right!
Matilda, thank goodness you're here. I've been dying for the next part of the story. I have not slept a wink.
Mrs. Phelps, where's the revenge section?
What? Is there a child at school who's behaving like a bully?
Not a child exactly. Do you want to hear the next part of the story?
What are we waiting for?
As they prepared themselves for the most dangerous feat that had ever been performed, the acrobat gave her husband a kiss.
Smile, we have done this 1,000 times.
First, I escape from the cage, lean out, catch her with one hand, and grab the fire extinguisher with the other, and put out the flames on your specially designed dress before they reach the dynamite and blow your head off.
Ah! Sorry, go on.
The trick started well. The moment the dress was set alight, the acrobat swung into the air. She hurled over the shocks and spiky objects. Suddenly, the padlocks pinged open, and the huge chains fell away. The door flung open, and the escapologist reached out to catch his wife and the child.
I can't look.
He grabs her hand, and suddenly, the flames are covered in foam before they can both be blown to pieces!
Hooray! So it has a happy ending!
No,
No?
no. The escapologist used just a touch too much foam. Their hands started to become slippy, and she fell.
Did she survive?
She broke every bone in her body except for the ones at the ends of her little fingers. She lived long enough to have that child.
Love our daughter with all your heart. She's all we ever wanted.
Then she died. And then things got worse.
Worse? Oh no, Matilda, things can't possibly get worse.
I'm afraid they did. Because the escapologist was so kind, he never blamed the evil sister for what happened. In fact, he asked her to move in and help look after his daughter. She was nothing but cruel to the little girl, beating her if she ever did anything wrong, but always in secret, so the escapologist never suspected a thing.
Let's call the police!
Mrs. Phelps, it's just a story.
What? Oh, yes, I had better get going.
creatures that you have to find beneath the bed each night to be a grown-up. When I grow
Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change.
when I grow
Just because I find myself in this story, it doesn't mean that everything is written for me. If I think the ending is fixed already, I might as well be saying I think that it's okay. And that's not right.
Everyone gather round. I want my family to share in my triumph. Not you, boy.
I'm a girl.
155 old bangers on my hands. How could I possibly make the mileage go back? I couldn't very well drive each one backwards, could I?
Backwards.
When suddenly I had the most genius idea in the world. I grabbed a drill and, using my incredible mind, attached it to the speedometer of the first car, turned it on, and whacked it into reverse.
Backwards.
Exactly! Within a few minutes, I reduced the mileage to practically nothing.
Backwards.
10 minutes later, the Russians show up. Expensive suits, dark glasses.
Russians are nocturnal. I saw to the program last night.
That was a program about badgers.
Same thing. And did it work? Fantastical! Now I'll be able to afford Udolfo all day long.
But that's not fair! They trusted you, and you cheated them!
What have we done to deserve a child like you?
You know what I'm gonna do tomorrow? I'm gonna go down to that school and tell your teacher you're never to be let in again.
What? No!
And if she does, I'll have her fired, and you will never read another stinking book as long as you live, young man.
I'm a girl!
Now go to your room, you nasty little creep! Oh! Backwards.
The escapologist's daughters suffered in silence, never saying a single word about the evil aunt's bullying. This only encouraged the women to greater cruelties, until one day she exploded!
You are a useless, filthy, nasty little creep.
And the aunt beat her and threw her into a dank, dark, dusty cellar, locked the door, and went out.
Have I been so wrapped up in the grief for my wife that I have forgotten the one thing that matters to us most? I love you so, so much, and I shall spend the rest of my life making it up to you.
But when the little girl fell asleep, the escapologist's thoughts turned to the acrobat's sister.
Bullying children is her game, is it? Then let's see what she can do when the wrath of a grown man stands before her.
But that was the last little girl ever saw of her father.
are you doing with those books, woman?
They're for Matilda.
Not on my watch. There is an age for reading, and an age for being a filthy little toad. These are toads. Aren't you, Bog Trotter?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull. Only Bolt Trotter here is now Good Toad.
Sit. Miss Honey, you believe in kindness, fluffiness, and books and fairy tales. That is not teaching. To teach the child, you must first break the child. Quiet, you maggots!
But no one was speaking, Miss Trunchbull.
Miss Honey, when I say quiet, you maggots, you are entirely included in that statement. Where is my jug of water?
I'll get it, Miss Trunchbull.
Stupid girl. Look at you. Flabby, disgusting, revolting, utterly revolting, I say. I think it's time we toughened you all up with a little phys ed. This of late has started reeking. Quiet, maggots, when I'm speaking. Reeking with a most disturbing scent. Couldn't even find a synopsis to smell it, but I know it oh too well. A rebellion! It's the bouquet of dissent. The smell of rebellion comes out in sweat, and phys will get you sweating, and it won't be long before I smell the palm of aiding and abetting. A bit of phys will tell us who has a head full of rebellious thoughts. Hold, just like a rotten egg floats to the top of a bucket of water. A whiff of insurgents who set on the head. The reek of grief, you best protest. The funk defies.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Anarchy and
Please, miss, please.
once we've exorcised these demons, they shall be too good for skimming. Some double time discipline can stop the rod from surging in. All right, let's set it up. Double time, 2, 3, 4. Discipline, shooting the waves. Miss Honey, didn't you shoot? Shooting it thinks there is no history to master. Our purpose is to see it's discipline, discipline, discipline. Smell of rebellion, the stench of revolt, the reek of rebellious and plotting, a whiff of resistance, the call of dissent, the funk of moral fiber rotting. Let's bring this odor home. The smell of rebellion, the stench of revolt, the reek of insubordination, a whiff of resistance, the palm of dissent. And I will not stop till you are squashed, till this rebellion is quashed, till glorious prejudice of men has worshipped on its stand. Oh,
all. I think it's just cruelty.
That is because, Miss Honey, you are pathetic. You are weak. You are in fact a sniveling little newt! Newt! You!
What? No, not me. I didn't.
Cockroach! You vile, repulsive little sinner!
Leave him alone, you big fat belly!
How dare you! You are not fit to be in this school. You ought to be in the deepest, dankest, darkest prison. I shall have you trapped to a trolley, and with a muzzle over your mouth, I shall...
Wanted, well I have, about how when I say red, for example, there's no way of knowing if red means the same thing in your head and red means in my head when someone says red. I'm not sure, but I wonder if inside my head I'm not just a bit different from some of my friends. These answers that come into my mind unbidden, these stories delivered to me fully written, and everyone shouts like they seem to like shouting. The noise in my head is incredibly loud, and I just wish they'd stop. My dad and my mum and the tally and the stories would stop just once. And I'm sorry, I'm not quite explaining it right, but the choice becomes anger, and the anger is light, and it's burning inside me, which usually fade, but it isn't today. And the heat and the shouting, and my heart is pounding, and my eyes are burning. Suddenly, everything quiet. Like silence, but not really silent. Just that still sort of quiet, like the sound of a page being turned in a book, or a pause in a walk in the woods. And though the people around me, their mouths are still moving, the words they are forming cannot reach me anymore. And it is quiet, and I am warm, like I've said. Into the eye of the storm. Go on, tip, tip over. Go on, tip, tip, tip.
And I shall tell you, there is nothing I shall not do, no length to which I shall not go, no punishment I shall not... What is it? Mute. It's heading north! I've got a note in my fingers! I've got a note in my fingers!
Well, that was interesting. I think we all better go home while we still can. Matilda?
I want to show you something. I moved it with my eyes. Am I strange?
Would you fancy a nice cup of tea?
What do you think it is, this thing with my eyes?
I cannot pretend that I know, Matilda, but I don't think we should be frightened of it. I think it's something to do with that incredible mind of yours.
You mean there's no room in my head for all my brains, so they have to squish out through my eyes?
Not exactly, but yes, something like that. You certainly are a special girl, Matilda. I met your mother. She's unusual. What about your father? Is he proud to have a daughter as clever as you?
Oh yes, he's always saying, Matilda, I'm so proud to have a daughter as... That's not true, Miss Honey. He's not proud at all. He calls me a liar, and a cheat, and a nasty little creep.
I see.
Are you poor?
Yes. Yes, I am. Very.
Don't they pay teachers very much?
Well, they don't actually. And I'm even poorer than most because of other reasons. I used to live with my aunt, but one day I was out walking and I came across this old shed. I fell completely in love with it. I ran to the farmer and begged him to let me move in. He thought I was mad, but he agreed, and I've lived here ever since.
But Miss Honey, you can't live in a shed.
I'm not strong like you, Matilda. My father died when I was young. Magnus was his name, and he was very kind. But when he was gone, my aunt became my legal guardian, and she was mean and cruel like you could hardly imagine. And when I got my job as a teacher, she presented me with a bill for looking after me all those years. It said I had to pay her back, every penny. She even produced a document that said my father had given her his entire house.
But did he really just do that? Just give her his house?
I find it hard to believe, just like I cannot believe that he would have killed himself. Which is what she said happened.
You think she did him in, don't you, Miss Honey?
I cannot say. All I know is that years of being bullied by that woman made me, well, pathetic. I was trapped.
Let's go to the police.
What? We can't. We have no proof. Besides, my aunt is a much
Who is
respected...
she?
I cannot say.
Who is she?
Matilda, I can.
Who is she?
It's Miss...
Miss Trunchbull.
Yes.
Class is going to have a very special spelling test. Any child who gets a single answer wrong shall go to choker. What are you looking at?
You. Spell... Oh, now, let me see. Spell newt.
Newt. N-E-W-T. Newt.
What?
Miss Honey taught us. She's very good at teaching.
Nonsense! You stand up and spell the one thing that you all are. Stand up and spell revolting.
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. Revolting.
You're cheating!
I've taught them, that's all. With kindness and patience and respect.
How dare you bring those words into my classroom? You know nothing of teaching, and I shall prove it. You spell Angelica acromedial separicolis timosis.
But that's not a word. You just made it up.
Spell or go to choke it, and I shall warn you, it has silent letters.
A-M-C-H-E-L-L-A?
Oh, dear. Oh, dearie, dear.
K?
I'm sorry. That was a silent Z, so you are going to choke it!
C-A-F. I got it wrong, Miss. You have to put me in chokey too.
What?
Dog. D-Y-P. Dog. And me. Table. X-A-B-F-Y. And me.
What's going on? What are you doing? Stop this!
You can't put us all in chokey. Banana. G-T-A-A-B-L. Bully. C-X-B-B-B-W. Revolting!
You have to put me in chokey too. You can't put us all in chokey, miss. Come now, maggots. Did you think I hadn't thought of that? Here's a chokey for each and every one of you.
Look, there's writing on the chalkboard. Agatha, this is Magnus.
No.
Jenny back her house. Then leave, or I will get you like you got me. Run, 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 run,
Never again will she get the best of me. Never again will she take away my freedom. And we won't forget the day we
fought for the right to be a little bit naughty. Never again,
the chokey goes down.
Never again,
what people eat.
Never again,
without it when
my mommy says I'm a miracle. Never again will we live behind bars. Never again will we know we are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done, and we'll have a charge for revolting. We're revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done, and we'll have a charge for revolting. We're revolting. We will become a swinging horde. Take out your hockey stick and use it as a sword. Never again will we be ignored. We'll find out where the talking store.
And draw group pictures on the board.
It's not insulting. We're revolting. We can just yell how we like. Remember the wrong road is right. No one N-O-R-T-Y. We're a little bit naughty. You can say inside your mind. We can say at the same time. There's nothing that's wonderful we have to do. We can take a hammer and then say you think you push us too far. But it's not gonna break the wheel. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N.
Revolting time.
U-S-I-N-G. U-S-I-N-G. B-R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. It is too early for you. E-R-E-volting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. Till our revolting's done. It's too early for you. We are revolting.
A few days later, I received a letter. It said that my old parents' will had turned up, and I was now the owner of the beautiful old house that once belonged to my evil aunt, one Agatha Trunchbull.
Who was never seen again. The chokies were immediately destroyed, and a new headmistress took over.
And her name was Miss Honey, and it was often said that it was the best school in all of the land. Matilda was never again able to move things with her eyes. She said it was because she no longer had a need for superpowers. But she was still stuck with her parents, who were mean and cruel and called her names.
Where is your father?
I don't know.
The Wormwood is a stupid man and assumed I was stupid too. And that is a very, very stupid and rude thing to do.
Yes, I am afraid my father is quite rude and very, 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 very stupid.
You seem smart. Sadly, in my line of work, I don't often get to meet smart people like you. Most of the people I deal with, their thinking is all backwards. Backwards. I can have one of my friends teach your father manners. And one day, when he leaves hospital, he will still be stupid, but not so rude. What do you say?
This is a very tempting offer, but I think I've had enough revenge.
Your father is very lucky to have you as his daughter.
Quick! Let's get out of here before they change their minds!
Let Matilda stay here with me.
I beg your pardon?
Mr. Wormwood, I would love to take Matilda, and I would look after her with love and respect, and I would pay for everything.
You mean leave our daughter here with you?
Dad, you just called me your daughter.
Do you understand? Here with Miss Honey?
Yes, I do.
And you want to look after her?
I do.
Well, we are a bit short of room, so... Yes?
Thank you.
And Matilda leapt into Miss Honey's arms.
And hugged her.
And Miss Honey hugged her back. And they hardly noticed as the Wormwoods and Rodolfo ran away into the distance because they had found each other.
Yes, they had found each other.